Alright everyone, welcome back to the Combustion Gamer YouTube channel, and we're here at Dover Raceway for the Jigs 200 and NASCAR Heat 5 Florida Racing. So make sure you hit that like and subscribe button, and let's see if we can get the number 17 Ford F-150 Can-Am truck into victory lane today at Dover. Let's go! Alright guys, welcome back. We are back racing here in the truck series. It's been a little bit since we raced in the truck series, so let's see what we do. Alright, truck feels fairly decent. A little bit on the stiff side, not too bad. Team definitely put a lot of work into it. Has a good amount of speed. We got to work our way from the back, which on Dover it takes me a little bit of time to really get to a good speed. We got 15 laps of fuel. We got 10 laps in the first stage. Nice little 10-lap shootout. And we are on our way. So over on the F1 side, though, we had Honda there at Monaco letting us test out one of their original concept cars. We were able to drive that on the track before the big main event, the Grand Prix. Didn't have a very good racing result over there, but I kind of expected that with how bad that track is. I'm not a street racer. I don't like the street race courses. Like regular road courses. I like those a little bit better than the street course myself. Also enjoy watching those a lot better than the street courses as well. Just traditional road courses. But despite that, we are up to 14th here. We got Ross Chastain in front of us. And we got Austin Hill there in the 16. He is checking out in the lead, so we gotta see if we can go get him. We definitely need to get past these three guys here, getting their peps just a little bit. We'll get us a bit of front end damage there. But we want to get to the points. We also need to get a lot of points in the Xfinity Series. We need to start racking those points up over there if we want to really be competitive for the Xfinity Series Championship. We were pretty good with the Truck Series last year. Obviously fell short with the setup in the Truck Series, so we are much better when it comes to our equipment, crew, and funding for this team. So it shouldn't be much of an issue, hopefully, to get to the championship weekend and hopefully also be able to win it, but that remains to be seen. But right now, this truck is handling really good. We've gotten a ton of positions, a little bit loose there. So it started off stiff, getting a little bit loose into the corners, but we are in the top 10, so we're going to grab those points. We got Grant Infinger now in the lead, so we need to go catch him. As I said, it's been a while since I've been in the truck series, so I don't remember where everybody is point-wise. I think we're sitting in second, but we really do need to make sure we can continue our climb, because that's going to be very helpful for us in the playoffs when it comes time. So let's see, 9 laps remaining of fuel. Let's get them off here just a little bit, check our tire wear. Tire wear looks pretty good. Truck's getting a little bit too loose here later on into the run. We're going to have to work on that, but that should be interesting. Yeah, it's a little bit on the loosey-goosey side. Not really liking that. It's loose, but it's not controllable loose. It's like I want the rear end to step out. I kind of like that feel to it, but it's not really doing that. It's more of like it's losing traction in the middle of the truck versus traction on the rear of the truck. I like the rear to step out. I do not like it when there's like this loose feeling in the middle to the front of the truck. I'm really more of a loose rear end guy than a loose in the front. Just, it's not working out too good right now. We gotta hit the brakes to get this truck under control. Yeah, it's running the right at the track is part of the problem, so just all that's not helping us here. I'm gonna try and keep this 33 truck behind us here. We will get 8th in points. Pretty good. We gotta keep digging though. We want to get farther up there. Let's see here. Get Grant Infinger, Johnny Sauter. Those guys doing good as usual. Let's go ahead and let's see what we got fuel-wise. We're going to go ahead and top off all the way with fuel, get our tires, fix our damage. Tape. We got a lot of downforce. Let's see here. I'm going to check my notes here. We're going to try and reduce a little bit on the wedge. We're going to see what that does here. We'll just see how this makes the truck do. Pit crew did an awesome job. Got us 3 points, or 3 positions during pit stops. So great job by them. Let's see how this truck handles now here. Alrighty, got a good amount of... Gonna let off there, let Grand Infantry get that spot. We did get past Crafton there. Okay, yeah, truck's a little bit on the stiffer side, so we might have want to add an edge then take it away. But from my brief look at my notes, that seemed like that was the correct thing. So let's see. Alrighty. Yeah, I think we were wanting to add wedge. But hey, we still got a fast truck. We just gotta figure out what we can do here. We're a little bit slower than these. I think it ends up being what? Yeah, I got somebody outside the top 5 here. Top 5 trucks other than ourselves. We're a little bit slower than those guys at the moment. Watch where the tire wear is. Tire wear definitely wearing pretty heavy on the front. So keep an eye on that as we're in another 10-lap shootout. And you see the top 3 guys here. We got Infinger, Sauter, and Hill. These guys racing really good here today. So don't remember where they're at on points, but I'd say they're probably certainly playoff threats to us. And so we got to work our way around and get as many points on these guys as we can. And obviously, Florida Racing, we got a bit of a expansion going on, so we had some fun at the Snowball Derby, so that was pretty cool. Definitely enjoyed racing that. Obviously simulated, but hey, we were able to do what we could do with what we had. And then of course we're going to be going to the Chili Bowl. Got ourselves our midget ready to go, and hopefully have some good practice once we get that thing over to Oklahoma and get some work done, and do all of our qualifying heat races, and hopefully make it to the main event with our Florida Racing 3/4 midget. So we'll have to see how that event goes, but the team's definitely excited to be able to go to one of the biggest dirt races in the country. So we'll have to see what we can do, and hopefully get into the main event. That's going to be our main goal anyways. Alrighty, so we are doing really good here. Johnny Sauter, Grand Infinger, we're both pretty equally matched. I think my truck's a little bit on the stiff side. It might get loose later on in the run. Ooh, Johnny Sauter! Oh boy. I couldn't tell if he kept it off the wall or not. Kind of looked like he did there, which is like good for him. And there we go. I think there's a caution on the track. Yes, there is. And that will put us. So Jordan Anderson able to jump up there. Infinger gets the stage win there, and we get ourselves second place points. So we are going to go up on that. Actually liked how it felt longer into the run, so we're going to go with that. It seemed like they did pretty good. We're going to go ahead and go with 4 tank of gas, 4 tires, and we're going to see how it runs here. Team's able to get us out onto the pole. And so let's see what we can do with Grand Infinger up here. So let's see what we got behind us. We got Tardigan, Lindster, Freeze, Austin Hill, same guys, Zane Smith in here as well. And so we got to fight those guys and keep those guys behind us. Oh, okay, yeah, the truck fired off pretty well there. A little bit running up the track a little bit too much there. Didn't know it'd be like that, so got to let off some throttle. Also, this is the first time we've been racing in clean air too, so that's going to make things a little bit different with how the truck's handled. We got 28 laps, so that could... Let's see, we got 15 laps of fuel now. That puts us at 30 laps on fuel in total, barring any cautions, so should just be one green flag pit stop or just one top off for a caution with probably some tires as well. So should be pretty good as we are getting a fairly decent lead from Grant Infinger, not totally driving off, but definitely put some room between us and him. But of course he could be saving some tire for later on in the run, so we'll have to keep an eyeball on behind us. But with this truck is doing really good here at Dover. Dover, one of my favorite tracks, depending on what car I have. Xfinity, I do not like this track usually just because of how loose those cars tend to drive. Do not like it driving on this, but it's almost like a nice Bristol almost. I kind of like it just for that because it's kind of similar to Bristol in the way the track runs, just with the banking and stuff, so I kind of do enjoy it for that. So Bristol and Dover kind of similar for my driving style anyway, so usually works out pretty good. Definitely nice to have Can-Am on for this season in the truck series. They've been a real good partner so far, and been bringing out their displays and stuff, be able to display beside our show trucks, so that's made for some cool fan experiences at track. So definitely thanks to them for doing that and partnering with us as well. Also cool to have the Exalta sponsorship in our limited Cup Series schedule. Definitely cool to be able to have our show car in its different stages of actually being painted, so not vinyl wrapped as our regular race car is, but our show car actually gets the painted treatment for all the decals. So cool display as well for when we bring that out. So yeah, definitely nice to be able to get that fan experience going on at track, and definitely helps with the merch sales as well. We definitely will not begrudge any partner that wants to help us out like that, because merch sales is what really makes this team tick. Really does help be able to pay for all of the hauling and all the guys traveling and stuff. So that's definitely where the moolah is coming in, because that really does help all the traveling costs. So really cool. So we have just really driven away here from Zane Smith. Nope, not Zane Smith. I'm thinking too many years ahead here. Todd Gillen back there in the 38. Let's take a look at where we're at. 49% on the tires, so front is wearing pretty high as usual. I kind of expected that. I'm not seeing too high on the temp. Got a little bit into the wall there. Right side rear looks pretty good. The left front, that's wearing, yeah, that's wearing pretty heavy because I hit that hitting the line down there, so that's why that one's wearing so much. But I mean, we are really going to it. That adjustment went too far the first time, but that second adjustment there at stage 2, that has given us some speed, because it's at that place where it's a little bit on the stiff side, but as the run goes on, it slowly loosens up, and that works out pretty good. I like how that feels right now. So we're actually catching people here. The field's getting strung out, so we are getting some, going to be running into some lap traffic here. We got ourselves 4 laps remaining, 18 laps in the race. We actually might be burning a little bit more fuel than I thought there, looking at the numbers, so we'll see. I think for sure though we had like 15 laps in a full tank, so that should give us, we're tricking a little bit loose there. 3 laps there. Okay, so let's see where we're at. Lap. Okay, 17 laps, so 3 laps. So that should put us at 14. So we should have enough. We're gonna have to pit early though, so that's where that's gonna become a little bit on the tricky side. Oh yeah, we're using a little bit more fuel than I was expecting, but I mean, hey, we got this lead. The biggest thing is, without a caution, we got to get to pit row. That's going to be where I either make it or break it, and I am not good at getting to pit row. Raise your hand in the comments if you have a difficulty at getting the truck slowed down for pit road. I'm sure there would be many hands. That's for sure. We got Massard here. We're going to try and go one more lap. Probably not my best decision. We're going to give it a try because I want to stretch this out. Yeah, because we're at 15 laps remaining now. So yeah, I definitely wanted to do that. There just to make sure. Plus also if a caution comes out, that could really work in my favor here. Alright, coming to pit road. Nice on brakes, nice on brakes, nice on brakes. Got it! Woo! Okay, we're gonna fix damage, we're gonna do everything, we're gonna let the pit crew guys shine. Get it done, boys. Only problem is the truck's on pit road, so this is going to be interesting. Watching this. Here we go, getting rear-ended. Coming in. So that slowed us down just a little bit on pit road. Alright, here we go. Yep. Okay, where we at? Still in first. That's where we wanted to be. Pit crew did it. We got out ahead of Infinger and was still in first. Great job by the pit crew there. Of course, that pit road moment is of course brought to you by the Combustion Farmer YouTube channel for your combustion farming and also truck shop series videos. Check it out now. Link is in the description, or you can go to the main page on the channel and you can find the channel that way as well. Combustion Farmer, Farming Simulator 19 videos. Check that out today. Alrighty guys, so we are back into it. We got the we gotta get past this 44. That's dangerous to be around that truck at any given time. We've gotta get past that. There we go. Whew! We're past. Hallelujah. I think it burst into flames any moment. If history is any lesson, which it is, and we can learn from the history of that particular truck and driver, and yeah, stay away. Do not need any trouble from that one. Okay, so we're doing pretty good here. We got Todd Goodland about 4 seconds behind us. So our truck has come alive here in the last stage, and I like it. I like how the setup has come to us. And the truck feels really, really good. Felt a little bit loose there in the entry. That was interesting. Alright, 10 laps remaining. We are plenty good on fuel. We actually coming up on Chastain here. Chastain seems to be falling back just a little bit. Not sure where at. Ooh. Almost lost it there. That could have been really bad there. Just bad timing and positioning for everybody. John Hunter Nemechek there. Congrats to him, by the way, on getting a Xfinity drive once again. Honestly, if I was him, I wouldn't be going with Toyota at this particular point. They've been having a really bad time. Just sponsor and driver-wise and all that. I don't know what's going on over there, but management or team ownership or something needs to be shaken up because there's just a weirdness going over at Toyota at the moment. So I don't know what's going on with there, but hopefully he has a good season next year. I'll definitely be rooting for him, and we have to see how he does in the Xfinity Series. It's been a few years since he's really driven. I guess he was driving. Yeah, he was driving a few races this year. So I mean, he hasn't been totally out of the series, but it's been a while since he ran a full Xfinity Series. So we'll see how he does. Alright, 7 laps remaining. Truck is doing good. Checking where we are at the tires. Tires are warming up pretty good. That's going to be something we need to watch. But I think we should be good all the way to the end. Just going to try and take it a little bit easier and see what we can save tire-wise. Other than that, this Dover racing has been really, really good today, and definitely a big testament to what this crew's been able to do this year over last year. So we got a lot of money getting thrown a lot of places, but so far the investment in this truck team has done a really good job. So we're kind of questioning our investment in the Xfinity series for next season already, just because of how expensive it is, and we're wanting to go cup racing. So I don't know, we might downsize the Xfinity team just a tad, and we got somebody smoking here, and just do the truck series as we got. Truck, they're hitting the wall, then going straight down. Is that going to bring out a caution? No caution. I would have brought a caution for that, but no, I'm the guy racing here that has eyeballs, so I mean, who knows what race control was able to see here. Tagged there by, who's that? Oh, Joe Nibchek, what are you tagging me for? Don't tag me on the rear end, let me get past. Oh, you're a Ford teammate, but it's like I can't help you out that much. Help where are you at? Anyways. We're gonna get past Creed here. Wow, everybody did not do well on the fuel savings or the tire savings, so I mean, yeah, that choice to stay out just that much longer was a really good move on our part. Got 2 laps remaining, and that tire is pretty low, so I mean, we've done a good job here. We're gonna end up winning this really nicely. Unless we get a caution, that might switch things up just a little bit, but I don't think anybody can beat us at this point unless we get a DNF. Alrighty, there we go. 1 lap remaining. Tire is about to go kaputty. Let's see, where's Sheldon Creed? Sheldon Creed's a lap down. We don't have to worry about him any. So he stayed out. He played the game, and looks like he's going to get himself a 2nd place finish with that as well. Ooh, well, maybe not. Nope, looks like he's good. So, I mean, there we go. We have won at Dover. Alright, that was good strategy. We worked on a little bit of a setup, and we got that truck working real nice. Sweet. One thing I do not like about Dover is you can't really do really good burnouts here, so... There you go, that's something. I'm not sure what it is, but it's something alright. Yeah, we're gonna crunch up the front end, so that's just brilliant. Yeah, you really gotta hit, for this you gotta really just nose it up here. Now, why is the line, look at the line, that's interesting. You see this line? The line is floating off the track. That's interesting. Yeah, look at that. Huh. I've never noticed that before. That's kind of cool. But there we go. What we're just going to do is stand and burn out for the crowd. Let that sink in there. But we have won at Dover, so that is sweet. Awesome. Alright, let's take a look at the top 10. It got kind of mixed up there, but we got Sheldon Creed, Brett Moffitt, Gus Dean, Zane Smith, Grant Infinger ended up being 6th. Todd Gilliland did get 7th. Tanner Gray, John Hunter Nemechek, and Austin Wayne South round out your top 10. Those guys, for the most part, out of the top 2 laps down. So, I mean, yeah, we got guys 3 to 5 laps down with Mike Harmon there. So, I mean, yeah, we ended up having a really good strategy there. That worked out great. And some sweet merch payout. Good night. We sold ourselves some merch. We got more than the yeah, we got more money from the merch than we did from the pot or the sponsor payout. That is nuts. And there we are in Sunoco Victory Lane. That is beautiful. I miss Sunoco in Victory Lane, actually. That's cool. I like Sunoco in Victory Lane. That's cool. Yep, sweet. Alrighty guys, that's going to end it for today. Looking at that right there, we had the fastest lap with, gonna probably see, also had the most laps led there as well. Which I'm kind of surprised with Grant Infinger really dominating the first two stages, but I mean, I guess we did pretty good there. 31st to first. Tough break for Austin. Oh, he had a DNF. Wow, that's really bad. Started out second. But yeah, really good result for us, that's for sure. Alright guys, so we got to the next race, which is Dover, of course, in the Xfinity Series. You can see right there, there's not much we can do when it comes to upgrading anything. We can upgrade a department today, though. And we can also upgrade, nope, we can't actually do that. So we got suspension upgraded. It's going to take a lot of money to be able to upgrade that anymore. We're going to go with the engine. We definitely need some more power. So let's go ahead and get that upgraded there. So there we go. Lost a ton of money, but hopefully that's going to help us out. We got a Speedway car right here, which we're going to use for Dover. We're going to make sure what we got next. We got Charlotte, so we do need to work on our other Speedway car here. Get that one set up and ready to go as best we can. We also have a road course coming up here. Going to go ahead and make sure... Okay, we're still good on that route so far. Gonna get that road course car as close as possible to ready. We got our other suspension guy here we can put on to that right there. So go ahead and get you on that and get our other engine expert onto the Speedway car. So hopefully this car is going to be pretty good for that race. So we're going to see you guys here next time for that one, the Dover Xfinity race, and hopefully we can get ourselves a pretty good result for the one main financial 200. So anyways guys, make sure to like and subscribe. Thanks for watching. See you guys here next time. Bye bye.